All right, guys, we are live.
That we are.
How you doing, Chris?
Doing well, man. How about you?
Not too bad, man. Excited for this episode. What is this? Episode 4?
Yeah, episode 4. Really special one coming.
Very special. We got a special guest joining us in about 10-15 minutes. Jacob Daulton, long snapper for Minnesota State Mankato. Very excited to get him on. So yeah, how was the weekend?
Weekend was good. Midterms are kind of coming up soon, so I mean, a lot of homework, but it was a good weekend. Got to hang out with all the buds. How about you?
Yeah, not too bad. I think I'm currently winning in fantasy right now, so actually no,
Hey.
I'm not winning, but I'm doing all right. Well, I mean, McCaffrey going down again. What do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. He's a centerpiece of a team, so he's tough to go down and lose.
For real. But so let's go into right away. So you're a Bears fan, right?
Yes.
And I'm a Vikings fan. So we got the big game coming up on Monday. What do you think's gonna happen? What are your honest thoughts?
Ooh, okay, so we're going predictions.
Yeah, just simple predictions.
I think I'm gonna. This is really tough. I'm gonna go straight 21-14 Chicago Bears.
Really? So wait, is it in Soldier? At Soldier?
It is in Soldier on a Monday night. Yes.
I mean, we got primetime Kirk, so that's.
But Kirk's never won a Monday night game. He's 0-9.
No, is he actually 0-9 or is that like?
He's 0-9 on Monday Night Football. Yeah.
God. So that'll be a story to watch for sure. But what's the Bears record?
So what are you? What about you?
Well, obviously, I think the Vikings got it, man. If we can keep Cook involved, that sets off Kirk, and I don't know, man. I think that's.
I guess the defense, though. I don't know. It'll be a good game. I think it'll be a great game. I think the Vikings they're kind of on a roll right now. I think they won games and they've gone to Dalvin Cook, but I think the Bears aren't going to let Dalvin Cook beat them if they're going to have someone have to be Kirk. So I think he's going to have to be the one that makes the play.
Kirk? See, what I'm worried about is that we're going to get into our classic run on first down, lose yards, incomplete pass on second down, and then it's 3rd and 9, and then we got to make a big play, and then that's when Kirk is out of work. And then we end up having only like 20 offensive plays the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's going to be a good game. This one's one of those ones I can't really predict. I really don't know what's going to happen because both teams have been underperforming this year. And
whoa! That's a little aggressive to say for the Vikings right now. I think I wouldn't say we're underperforming anymore. I
think going into the season, you guys. All my Vikings fans are telling me, we're 12-4, 12-4 team, probably NFC North champs. So I mean, I don't know. I'd say it's a little bit of underperforming, but
hey, we can still finish. We can still finish around there with 4 losses.
You could. I don't know. Leave it in the comments, guys. Who do you think? Score predictions. Give us your score and who's going to win the game.
And whoever gets it right, we'll send you a sticker because we still got a few stickers left. One more thing. We were supposed to announce the winner of the $10 bill on this episode, but we're gonna post that in a separate video so we can get some more views.
Yeah.
And
we have it all figured out. We just got a separate video for it, so be on the lookout. Either probably tomorrow it'll probably go up. Look out for that.
Won't be too hard of a video to make. So let's go into. So we are now a Mellow Ball fan page. Certified.
I think we're certified. Oh, and by the way, happy birthday, Carl Anthony Towns.
Wow, Chris is a super fan.
Super fan.
Your Wi-Fi is kind of bugging a little bit, Chris.
Mine is?
Just a tad. I don't know. Might be.
Yeah, that's the. Oh wait. I mean, I don't know. He can't do much with apartment Wi-Fi. I wish it was better, but I don't know what to say.
Hey, don't worry about it. So Mello's coming out with his new clothing line. What's it called?
It's called LaFrance. That's his middle name, I think.
Wait, so his name is LaMelo LaFrance?
Yes. I mean, hey, that's even better. Like like we said last podcast, if this dude goes to Minnesota, we guarantee we will try our hardest to get this man on the podcast.
I don't think I mean, hey, we're already trying. We DM'd him once. And
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on his clothes? His clothing line?
They're fine. Like, I think the design's fine, but obviously I think the big story was the placement. So originally he made the hoodies $200 and the t-shirts were $105. So he got a lot of complaints, including from us. We were, come on, man, we love it, but lower the prices. And he listened like later, and he lowered it to what are the hoodies now? 125, and the t-shirts are like 60, 70.
Yeah, the socks are $20. Hey, you never know. Might have to do with socks.
No, I think socks are 40.
No, they were 40. And he lowered them.
Oh, he lowered them?
I think so. I don't know. So, all right. So
I'll
we
do
got the
sock unboxing.
All right, whatever. Hey, we'll see. We'll see. That's a lot of money for a pair of socks, though. $20.
$20, yeah.
But so Wednesday's the draft. So we're planning on doing a watch party for the draft, right?
Yes, we are.
So how are we gonna do? Are we gonna just share this? I don't think we can share the screen. I think that's illegal.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess like people have to have the draft on in the background. I feel like, and you'll have to just follow along with us. Like we'll say like, oh, and here he went here.
Yeah, and we'll probably do like the first 13 picks or something, right? We're not gonna go into the second.
Well, we could probably go to 17 because the Wolves have the 1 and the 17. So maybe we'll go to 17 and we'll stop it there.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I can't be going to like the 27th pick or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Wednesday we're gonna be doing the live draft. Hopefully we'll get the good news that LaMelo is drafted. Hope so.
Yeah, I hope he goes here. I mean, I hope we make the right decision.
Hey, but you know with the Timberwolves, I mean that's kind of tough most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we are the organization passed up on Steph Curry for 2 other point guards in a row. So
hey, put some respect on Ricky Rubio, man. Come on, he's still in the league. He's still.
That's true. That's true.
Oh,
he's on the Suns
a couple days ago, and he's a solid player. Johnny Flynn, though, I don't know about him. That's the other dude.
He was good at Syracuse, man. He was so good at Syracuse, but did not pan out.
But yeah, dude. So we got Jacob Daulton coming on in about 1 minute. Pretty excited. If anyone wants to put in the comments what we should talk about with him, that'd be nice. But yeah, so we're gonna go on break.
Yeah, we got a couple questions we can ask him, but I think it'd be cool if we kind of like opened it up a little bit and have some of the commenters like here we got Envision C and Ali Ferreira. We can have some of them comment some questions. You guys can get a football player to answer your questions. We like the daily routine of a football player, stuff like that. So
yeah, so we're just gonna open it up. So yeah, we're gonna put on a little 30-second countdown. We would do a minute, but we haven't paid for the full subscription, so we can't do a minute. So we're gonna do 30. And we'll see you guys after that. So Jacob Daulton will be here when we come back. Oh gosh, there Jacob, wait, he's muted. He's muted. Oh wait, no, you're good. You're unmuted now.
I'm unmuted. All right.
Perfect. Oh, what is that? Is that some merch? Is that the merch?
Close. I'm waiting on that sticker drop.
Oh, yep. You never know when they're coming out. We might
try to mimic it.
Yeah, I like it. So how you doing, man? How's quarantine life?
Solid, man. Getting bored though. I got 4 or 5 days left of quarantine here. Every day has been the same the past week, I tell you.
So you currently have the virus right now?
I tested positive. I had the virus, so we were getting tested on a Thursday last week, and started feeling like I had a cough and a runny nose that showed up on Thursday, actually, the day we were getting tested. So I was kind of freaking out. I thought I just had a cold because there was nothing really wrong with like my chest or my throat. And tested positive last Thursday. So I've been chilling in my room, chilling in the house the past week. But my symptoms only lasted like 2 or 3 days. I lost my taste though.
Of course.
Gotcha. So what's the Mankato State COVID protocol for athletics?
So actually, just got a text yesterday that we're on pause right now for all of our fall activities because we had a few people within the sports department test positive, and I guess it was enough to put it on pause. So we were practicing. Well, I wasn't, but the team was practicing for about the past week or so, full go, but it's on pause right now. So not really a surprise. This has been happening over and over.
So so on pause, what is that? So are you guys still planning on playing in the spring, or what's up with that?
Yeah, we're planning on playing in the spring. The spring's kind of a whole separate deal right now. But so we were supposed to have 5 weeks of like contact in the fall, and like the first 2 we hadn't gotten approved yet. The third one we ended up not doing anything that week for like contact tracing purposes, and then we're going into the very last week here, the 5th week, and we're just on pause. So there won't be anything until we're given an approval again. But Jacob's done for the fall. Jacob's going to be out due to COVID.
Hey, that's tough to see. It hits the best of us, you know. I'm personally a survivor of the virus. I think, Chris, have you had it yet?
I'm a COVID survivor as well.
Yeah, I think we're all survivors.
So we all have the antibodies in this podcast right here. That's good to see.
Hey, going into Christmas break, we're gonna be glad we had it.
Seriously though, yeah,
that's right.
Other people got to worry about that, but I mean, Chris, yours run out soon, don't they? Allegedly.
What is it like? Didn't they do some stuff? 90% of people have them. I think it's like 3 months. So I don't know. I don't know when mine run out. I don't know I think it might be another month or so.
Yeah, Chris's definitely would have the 3-month antibodies. I feel like Jacob's will last a little longer.
Hopefully, man.
You guys got the stronger genes.
Yeah. So Jacob, I see you took a lot of time to decorate your room.
Oh yeah, we got a perfect setup in here.
What is that?
I like the lights. The lights are a great touch.
Oh yeah, seen it.
Yeah, give it that classic college student look.
My roommate that fancy, so I had to get something going with the lights, you know.
And nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So before you tested positive for the virus, we can't say the word anymore because we don't want to get demonetized from all the money we'd make. So we're just gonna say the virus. Before you got tested positive from the virus, what was your everyday kind of like with the fall practice?
Every day, so pretty much since the start of school, we were on an 8-hour a week schedule. So we were just having like lifts 3-4 times a week, and then we would have like position work in the afternoons, and and maybe a meeting here and there. So it wasn't that much. So it would amount to 8 hours a week. And then recently when this 5-week thing started, we moved into 20 hours a week. So we're doing basically the same thing, just kind of times 2 or 3 with the early morning lifts and the meetings and then position drills and practice.
So how are you balancing schoolwork with all that?
It's actually not as bad as it may seem, you know. It's I try to write down here. I got it right here. Try to write down everything I got to do for the week for school. Just crank it out when you can, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I wouldn't know. I'm not an athlete right now, so. But I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hey, the college student life is hard enough.
That's true. That's true.
Everybody's got something, you know.
I know.
Most definitely. Out the what's like? So if Avi, everyone knows Jacob is a smart kid, but if you're struggling with school, what are the tutors like there? Like, do you guys get like some specialized tutors? How's the academics? No.
This ain't no Wisconsin Badgers over here, but we get. I can go in and get help with a tutor if I want, but there's access here on campus, but it's not like I got one waiting for me.
You're just an average.
Definitely.
We're just average Joes.
That D2 life.
Yeah.
Hey, the division doesn't matter, man. So
no.
Real life coming in with the comment. Can't imagine it. That's true. I during any normal times. Do you know Will Copey, Jacob?
Oh yeah, Copey's one of my best buds.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about him.
Copey, if we stood next to each other, you'd probably think we look the same. That's what a lot of people tell us. But Copey is someone that I met kind of right away when I got here. Great receiver, and I'm a DB, so we're always together with stuff. I mean, I was a DB. We were always together with stuff, and we would hang out, on the weekends during the week when we could. Love Copey, great dude.
So let's I mean, we should probably tell like how we know you or something, because we didn't really say anything about that. We just kind of started talking about COVID. So
exactly.
Were we all in the same kindergarten class, or was it first grade? Like we've known each other for 20. Like
honestly, yeah, as far as I can remember.
What?
Crazy.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm trying to. So if we all met each other in kindergarten, how long ago was that?
So I think it was. I honestly think it was preschool. I think everyone was in the same preschool class.
Yeah, that sounds right. I mean, the crazy thing is we all spent 10 years at St. Pat's, all of us together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not. But yeah. So I can just. I mean, we always played football at recess and stuff, and you could always see something special with Jacob. It was either Jacob or I, or
we had some feuds at recess, that's for sure.
What?
We had some
couple
feuds
fights.
at recess, that's for sure.
Yeah, dude, we had physical, not me and you, but there were some physical altercations out there at recess that really. Happy they didn't escalate too far.
Couple punches thrown, couple injuries. I mean, we had one time some braces go through some lips. It was tough stuff.
Was that Skylar?
That was Skylar, yeah.
So it's funny. Every single day at lunch, we'd sit down at the lunch table and then we'd draft out teams every day, and then we'd take it so seriously. Like that's all we'd worry about the whole day.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was a process every day. There were arguments in class, like we were butting heads.
Yeah.
Like we're in the middle of class, like not even worrying about what's going on. We're just worried about if these teams are fair or not.
And dude, the
100%.
The funny thing was recess was like 12 minutes. It was not long at all.
Talk about efficiency, man.
Yeah, like and
for real.
Yeah, so it would always like Jacob would always be on his own team. Like he would be in like a separate tier. Kind of picture him like LaMelo in the draft. Like he would just be like, all right, we'd be like, all right, so Jacob's on this team, then we're gonna put 3 other guys to even it out on the other team, so then it's fair.
Yes, exactly.
Every single time.
Yeah, man, that stuff got serious. I mean, so I think recess was after 6th period. So I think 7th and 8th were, and then the end of the day. So sometimes I think people were avoiding each other 7th and 8th period if it got too heated.
Oh yeah,
I can remember one day. So one day my team was up, and we were up by like, did we go by 7s or did we go by 1s?
I think we went by 7s
because we did extra points too.
Yeah,
I think we did. Yeah.
So we were up by 7, and there was like 5 apple rush, right? So I was quarterback, so I'd let him rush, and then I would just run. I would just hold the ball and wait for them to rush, and then I would just run out of bounds. And like no one would talk to me the rest of the day after that. Everyone was so mad that I wasted clock, and like basically kneeled down to win a refresh football game.
You
See,
were
the thing is-
a pioneer of your time, wasting clock.
It's seriously.
Yeah, he was. The thing with Peyton was none of us had the IQ that Peyton had when we were that young with football. He would be calling timeouts at the perfect time, like running out of bounds, and we were just like looked at him like he was some clown the whole time.
Yeah, for real. You were like
But
the
I think
Michael
you're really-
Vick. Or no, Skyler was the Michael Vick.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Steve.
Seawick. Hopefully he's watching right now, but
Seawick, let us know if you're watching.
he will. He'll tune in. Henry Reese says Chris is super muffled.
Sorry, Big Hen. I wish I wish I had some better connection, but it just have to be the way it is this podcast. Maybe I'll try to refresh halfway through or something. But
Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to go pee.
big sorry to everyone
during this podcast, but it's Chris letting you guys down. Don't worry, not me. So,
we got a lot of questions here, Peyton. You're gonna have to pop some up.
oh, in the live chat.
Yeah.
Classic. Yeah. So when did the scouts really start coming for you? Was it on the playground, or did it start coming a little later than that?
To answer Jack's question here, I think anyone on that playground could have been recruited by Nick Saban. Everyone kicked it into a different gear when we got out on that playing field.
It's kind of the way I would describe it. Remember Hoodie Mello? How when he would play in that one gym,
yeah.
you know, there's that one gym in the NBA when they play in those like pickup games, how they all like do super good. It's that Lifetime Fitness.
Yeah,
Like,
Lifetime Fitness.
Like J. Cole does really good in that gym too. Like that's basically what it was
Yep.
for football. Like the St. Pat's like recess, that was everyone just looks so much better on that.
It was a big deal.
Seriously, and if I'm a
It definitely
college
was.
coach, if I'm a college coach right now, I'm gonna take a look at that.
At the whole team.
The
You got J-Web just off the edge.
J-Web.
You got everybody.
J-Web was lethal. J-Web was lethal in the screen game.
Dude,
J-Web was sneaky.
The thing was that made it so much fun is like everyone, even like anyone, we used everyone. Like we put people at tight end, linemen, like everyone played their role pretty well, and that's what made it fun. That's what, like, literally a whole grade. There wasn't a guy in our grade that didn't play.
Yeah.
And that kind of, like literally every single guy in our grade played football at recess, even if they didn't care about football at all.
Oh yeah. Everyone had a role.
Everybody. What else we got? So can you guys not see the comments? Am I the only one?
I can't really.
I can see him.
Jacob, how do you feel about the Minnesota Gopher football team this year?
It's rough. That's all I gotta say.
Are you happy to-
The offense doesn't look too bad. Ibrahim, I think he's the nation's leading rusher right now, isn't he?
Is he? No way, dude.
Yeah,
Brees
I think
Hall-
he,
I
I
have
think
no
he-
clue.
No, Brees Hall is. Chris, can you get a fact check on that? Brees Hall has got more.
rushing yards per game.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
yeah,
it that? Isn't it the Clemson guy? ET Dot or ETNE or something?
I don't know, but you know the Gopher defense is just it's just
Horrific.
not it right now. I wish
Yeah, we need a young Jamie.
we do
What do
need
you-
Oh, Peyton, you're right. Brees Hall.
really.
dude. Iowa State always is coming with. We always have the running backs. We always have like good skill position players.
Yeah,
Think
that's
about
true.
it. Montgomery, Lazard, Hakeem Butler, Purdy this year, Brees Hall.
Was Hakeem Butler the 6'6" one, like the huge
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, number 18. He had that one-handed catch.
Yeah, he was a baller.
Henry says he's the real deal about Brees Hall. So my dad likes to mix the jokes. So he says we're all gonna start going like, since my last name is Reese, I'm gonna start going by Priest. Like Brees.
Peyton Brees.
Oh, we got a popular comment by Mallory, I think. A couple
Which one?
retweets.
Oh, where do you find the Basshole merch? We're not making it yet. I mean, I think we have a long way to go before we start. Jacob got the limited edition right there. That's a 101 shirt. But
Yes.
1 of 1.
we got a long way to go before we start making merch. Maybe if we can get like 15 people on the live stream, that might be up. I don't know. It's got to be.
That'll be a good start.
But yeah,
But the sticker, though, everyone's got to check that out.
the sticker.
Sticker
Yeah.
Club.
Yeah, right there, the sticker club.
It's in the works right now.
So let's just go. I got a random topic that we're just gonna go into. Jacob, who is your favorite Office? Like, what Office character do you relate to most? Do you think reminds you of you?
What Office character?
And then a secondary question: who does Chris remind you of, and who do I remind you of? Go. What happened to Chris?
Where did Chris go? Chris.
Chris. Oh,
Chris
here
is
you go.
Wi-Fi, man.
Chris, what are you doing?
We're back.
Now, dude,
Had to refresh. Refresh.
You're still bugging, man.
Chris, you ducking?
It sounds
All right.
better. No delay anymore.
All right. So, all right. Do you remember you want to go into it?
No, yeah. So, geez, for me, do you guys have an answer for me?
No, that's you. You got to answer it. You were making me think, dude. Come on.
I got one in my head, but I want to see what he says first.
Chris is definitely Dwight.
I was gonna go with Gabe. Chris
No, Gabe's too much of an
Probably
insult.
Gabe,
Gabe's too bad.
Dude, I don't know. Peyton, are you Jim or what?
No, I wouldn't say Jim. I'd say you're kind of like Jim.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I could be Jim.
You could be Jim. I was gonna say Daryl for you too.
Daryl.
I feel like you have Daryl tendencies.
Oh, I'll take Daryl any day.
Dude, that'd be a good shirt. I have Daryl tendencies. Oh, see, dude.
See, that's just a bunch of BS right there.
Gabe.
Jacob is like Ryan.
No, the one
Right,
below
alright.
it. Do the one below it.
All right, Henny.
Charles Mine.
I don't even know who that is.
He's the one that beefs with Michael, the new manager that comes in.
Dude,
Not,
I love
yeah,
that.
no, the black guy, the manager.
Chris is Kevin.
Okay,
Oh,
I think I know what you're talking about.
Hey, Maven's coming on here. Jacob is Jim.
Good.
Hey, Money Mave.
Maeve, we love
Money
to see you on
Maeve.
here. Was it Maven's birthday today?
No, that was Joe, one of our other buddies.
What about Charlie? Was it Charlie's birthday?
Charlie.
Merch guy?
Oh, Chuck? No, it wasn't Chuck's birthday.
Okay.
Not
So we're gonna settle Jacob is Jim.
I think Jacob's Jim.
Jim or Daryl. That's fine with me.
Daryl, dude. I don't know about Daryl. I don't know much about like Daryl as a.
He's
I could
just an
see that.
interesting guy. I feel like he's got a good personality, like sports. I mean, I don't know. I think that's
interesting.
Yeah, but I could see Chris as Gabe for sure.
all right. What tendencies besides my lengthiness? What's
Your demeanor, dude.
what's the Gabe tendency?
Your demeanor, dude. Honestly, you look like him a little bit, but that's about it. Realistically, you don't have Gabe tendencies as much.
All right. Chris is
But,
Kevin. Okay. No, I hope not.
Henry says, "Who is Ben? Who would Ben be? Ben Gilbert. He always tunes into the live streams. Who does he remind you of?
Ben kind of reminds me of who's the accountant?
Stanley?
No. The accountant, the one that works with Angela.
Oscar.
Oscar. Yeah, Oscar. That's bad.
Chris.
that's actually pretty good.
The gate. No, come on.
Besides that,
No, not even that part. Like not even that part.
No.
It's just like I'd say Oscar or
smart guy, knows math.
Ben could maybe be Daryl.
I could see. That's cool. So
I can't.
so, so yeah. Jacob, what are your favorite memes? What's
My
your
favorite memes.
what's your go-to meme?
My go-to meme.
That you just see and you're just like, all right, that's gonna be funny no matter what.
I think we all kind of share this one. The future memes. Those hit different, but I'm trying to think of a few more.
Yeah, the future memes are on a tier of their own, I think.
You know, if Maven's still on here, Maven could probably comment some. Maven and I are sending memes back and forth 24/7. But
Really?
I can't rattle some. I'm trying to think of some.
Chris, what about you?
I don't know. I haven't been in the game for a while. I haven't been in the game.
Chris is too serious and like analytical to have memes. Like I feel like he's too advanced for that.
Do you think I just overlooked them and be like, ah, it's not funny? Like I don't know. I don't have like. I think like monkey memes are kind of funny. I don't know.
Monkey memes? What's a monkey?
Like you ever see like the grumpy gorilla memes? I think those are hilarious.
Harambe? Dude, let's talk about that, dude. So me and Chris and I, when we used to not, when we weren't catching any fish, so one time we weren't catching any fish and we were just so bored and we were out there for like 3 hours. And I was like, dude, we got to switch something up. So I just put on this song, the Harambe song. What is it? What's it called?
Is it by Young Thug?
No. It's called like Dicks Out for Harambe.
Oh,
it's the worst song. And
I don't know who it's by.
I don't want to put my little brother on the spot, but we have a shared Apple Music, so if he adds a song, I get it. And he added it for some reason, so it was on my like shuffle, and it just started playing. And then we caught like 6 fish right when that song was playing. So then any single time, like in the last couple of years when we haven't been able to catch a fish, we just put that song on, and it hasn't really worked since. But it's just kind of fun. It's kind of a funny Harambe thing.
Peyton's all about that superstition. I love it.
Serious, dude. Like, remember people thought I had something wrong with me in basketball because of all the superstitious stuff I do?
Yeah, dude. Peyton, talk about your number 38 thing.
Oh, dude. Freshman year, I swear, like not even freshman year, it happened all throughout high school. I would see the number 38 all the time.
I remember that.
Dude, and I was like,
it actually got kind of weird. Like you'd be sitting next to us and you'd like ask us the time and we'd flip up our phone. It'd be like 2:38 or something. It is weird.
I would see it all the time. I don't know. It still happens. Like sometimes I'll just start seeing it like randomly. I don't know what it means, but
yeah.
But like no, before basketball games, like I would have the weirdest routine. Like I would eat like a few Skittles. And then when I'd eat like a piece of gum. I'd eat half a stick of gum at warm-ups. I'd rip the piece of gum in half, eat half of it during warm-ups, and then I'd save half the gum and Skittles for halftime, and then I would eat the other half. It got to the point where I think Kaiser's like, dude, I think you should go get checked out. I think you have something wrong with you. Like this is like really weird.
Yeah, and your shoes.
Oh, if I had a good game, I wouldn't switch my shoes, but if I had a bad game, I would switch out my shoes right after, and then I would like keep them until I had a bad game.
I mean, that's one of the more normal ones, I feel like. I feel like a lot of people do that.
Junior year, I was switching out shoes every single game.
At halftime.
No, but in all reality, like, yeah, I kind of miss having superstitions. Like, I believe in them. I honestly believe in them. I think they help me. Because not even like the superstition, but they help me like relax and like get in like the mindset.
Yeah, calm the anxiety a little bit.
Yeah, like it's not the like it's not like the actual thing that like is helping me. It's like the act of like the routine. You know what I mean? It like calms me and like
definitely.
Yeah, it's great when they work, but like when you don't have that one thing or like something's missing, it's like it sucks.
Yeah, like if I forgot my pack of Skittles or something for the game.
Yeah, your whole like mindset is thrown off.
Like, but then you get an excuse if you have a bad game. Like, I forgot my Skittles. Like, what do you expect? But yeah, I honestly really miss like playing basketball and stuff. Like it's weird not.
Oh yeah.
But dude, you haven't played a football game in what, 2 years?
Yeah, haven't actually played in one in 2 years.
kind of got to be like. But like your scrimmages though, are they like full speed kind of?
Yeah, I mean, except for the fact that like you don't hit the QB and you don't. I mean, they're not even really like we've only had a few where they've been like full contact, but otherwise it's kind of just like wrap up.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's been a while.
So when spring comes, are you planning on there being a season in the spring, or what do you think?
Kind of like a hybrid season, like probably like 5 to 7 like non-conference kind of like scrimmage type games.
So it's kind of going to be like they're not going to be like
Yeah,
it's
they're
not.
not.
It's like preseason. It's like off season, kind of like spring training or something.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be like officially documented like for the NCAA and stuff, but
Oh, really? So if you go off in those games, like it's not going to count.
well, yeah. See, I'm not even totally sure. Like, I don't even know if nothing's really like set in stone yet. So,
Well, yeah.
So is there more of an optimistic outlook for the next year, or is it still kind of up in the air?
Well, I'd say for the spring, it's actually pretty optimistic. It looks like some stuff is kind of turning around, and like looks like our head coach has like reached out and talked to a few schools who say they want to play, and it looks good for the spring. But this fall also looked good for getting practices in and didn't turn out the best. So
Yeah, you saw what happened with that. So I really have to go pee.
me too.
All right, so we're gonna take about a 30-second break and then we'll be back. So I gotta pee bad. I'll be back in a few seconds. All right, I feel a lot better. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a lot better now. I can actually focus. Cause like, how does that work, dude? How does like for Joe Rogan, like, does he really just not pee for 3.5 hours?
They have bathroom breaks on there.
Really? So they edit.
Yeah, he'll. I mean, like I've watched some where he just gets up and like he'll usually when he does it though he has two guests on, so they'll just talk. But I don't know that he's. I mean, 4 hours is a long time.
Oh, he did that with that David Cho guy. He's like, yeah, I really gotta pee. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always wondered that too though, because it seems like I haven't watched a whole lot of episodes, but the ones I've seen, like he he must hold it sometimes for just 4 hours.
But then how are you supposed to like have an open conversation when all you're thinking about is that you have to pee?
Right. He's an insane
He's
dude,
a legend, man.
Dude, seriously, like I don't know, man. He's like 52.
Wow.
Yeah, he
seems like he's like 30. Like that's probably all those. But I like playing Joe Rogan bingo when I'm listening to him.
Do you?
What's Joe Rogan bingo?
What do you mean? So you just when he starts talking about like DMT, make an X.
Okay.
He starts talking about mushrooms, you take an X. When he started talking about elk meat, that's an X. Free space is like jujitsu, like he's automatically gonna talk about jujitsu. And it's just
Dude, Dude, the amount of money I would pay to have his communication skills.
It's so, dude, like
It's incredible.
like
Yeah.
there's never like he always has like just a random topic, and I guarantee he doesn't script it. I guarantee he just goes in there and talks,
Yeah, probably not.
and he just lets it flow off his head. He's just like listening. And he's like he's different.
And what's crazy with him is like he'll take it so far below surface level, like to places like I would have never even thought of with people.
Like, what do you mean?
Like someone will give him like some like surface level comment, and he'll like elaborate on it and like ask him a really deep question. And it's just like insane, like how he thinks of that stuff.
So
yeah, like I was just watching the Kanye one the other day, and like obviously he's like a super quiet dude, and I feel like it's hard to get a lot of info out of him. But Joe Rogan just knows how to dig it, like what to ask and when to do it, and he like gets info out of like people like Kanye.
Seriously, like I feel like he can make the most boring person just like so much more interesting.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's almost like he like gives them like a calming effect. Like he just makes it like like they probably forget that they're even being videotaped when they're talking to him.
Yeah. So long. I mean, I would.
Seriously, like you're just like you wouldn't even remember that you're on a podcast. And do you think they watch it back? Do you think like Kanye like watches his podcast back like normal, or do you think that'd be weird?
I bet the person who's guested does, but I feel like Rogan wouldn't go watch his podcast back.
No, he's too efficient with his time. There's no way he listens to himself talk for like 3.
Maybe if one of his up some like tape, like, hey, you could do this part better or something. You think you don't think that, like, you don't think he ever watches like podcasts,
like film on his podcast?
Yeah, like film.
Think about it like this. It's like, dude, he's like the Michael Jordan of podcast though. Like no one's gonna like tell him like he like whatever he does is like good.
Yeah, he sets the tone.
Yeah, so like
I think he culturalized podcasts for sure. Like I don't think podcasts would be as big as they are today without Spotify giving him that deal.
Yeah.
Well, so with the Spotify deal is that he like, so his podcasts aren't only on Spotify. So does that just mean they're also on Spotify?
I don't know how that works because I know they're on Apple too, right?
Yeah, I listened to him on Apple, so I'm trying to figure out why he got $100 million to join Spotify. $100 million, dude. Think about that.
It's a crazy deal.
It's a life changer.
I didn't even know it was that much. That's
$100 million, dude. That's like think about it in like sports terms though. Like that's really not that much.
I mean, that's a lot for even sports terms, dude. Like, there's not too many people getting $100 million contracts.
So was it like for how many years? Like, what was the contract that he?
Chris, you want to get us?
Let me see if I can get it.
Let Chris.
Jamie.
Chris is the guy. I think Chris could just be Jamie. He feels. I think he loves.
He could, but we need Chris on here.
No, we need him. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Chris is great at keeping it going.
Well, Chris, Chris with the Oscar comment. That's probably the best moment we've had on the podcast yet.
That might have been the best one.
I thought you were joking, but you actually thought that.
It's not like saying Oscar's bad. Oscar's like a dope character.
No,
he is.
Yeah, Chris meant it with no offense at all.
It just says a multi-year deal for $100 million, so it's not just 1 year.
Well, yeah, it's not going to be a 1 year, $100 million deal.
It's probably like 10 or something.
Yeah, probably. And like, so what I'm assuming is that just his stuff's also on Spotify. That's it.
I know all of the stuff that he uploads on YouTube is on Spotify. Like,
oh, so that's all of his clips and everything.
I think so. And like, I don't know about all of them, but I know I've listened to some on Spotify before where you can actually like, you click on it like it's a normal podcast and you can actually watch the.
So it's instead of YouTube, basically.
Yeah, basically on some of them. I don't know if all of them are like that, but.
But can you download them then?
I think so. Here, let me check quick on my phone.
Yeah. So I think that's what it is. So you can just download the podcast. So yeah, we're getting to the point where we might be getting a deal soon with Spotify.
Hopefully.
$100,
that's just crazy. It's crazy to me. Like that man literally paid $100 million to talk every single day. It's his job.
Well, Yeah.
Yeah, you can download
Think about the
all
money he.
So that's.
Oh, you can download them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess
Yeah.
that's not a bad. That's not a bad gig for Spotify.
Not at all.
So I was driving home today. I was driving back today, and I was just thinking about. Sometimes I just think about the most random things. You guys know. Like I just think about. I have the weirdest. I'm always thinking about random stuff. So you remember the phenomenon, dude, when people would get their wisdom teeth out, and then they would automatically post on their Snapchat stories like videos of themselves like after they got their wisdom teeth out.
Yeah.
I was thinking
I
about
remember that.
that's so weird. Like everyone did it. Like everyone would like just post random videos of them like talking to their moms like on their Snapchat stories.
Yeah, it was always with the mom or something.
Yep.
Like why was that even a thing? Like
They all blew up too. Like all those videos are super popular.
blew up. No, I'm talking about like kids in high school.
I know, but even on YouTube and stuff, like if you post one of those, like it goes off. Yeah, but a lot of kids did that on their Snapchat too.
Chris, you got your wisdom teeth out, didn't you?
No, I am the. I was told I'm the 2% that does not have wisdom teeth.
Oh,
That's
really?
a classic Chris fact. Like
You're
just
a
like,
different breed, bro.
of
Yeah.
course, Chris doesn't need to get his wisdom teeth out.
Just
They're
ultimate
like,
teeth. Yeah.
Like, no,
Yeah, I never got mine out, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like if I did, I wouldn't even really think to like do that. You know?
So like,
Like,
is it just
it's not a bad thing at all, but like I feel like that wouldn't be my first thought is to like record myself. You know?
No.
Even though you're like all loopy and you can't really think, but like still, I don't know.
But I just thought it was funny how like everyone would just like that was just like an automatic like, oh yeah, he got his wisdom teeth out.
Yeah, it was always kind of comedy too. If it was someone you knew,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it
it was
definitely
actually
was.
funny.
no, I loved it. Like if I ever get my wisdom teeth out, I'm sure that I'll do the same thing maybe, unless I probably won't even want my phone with me.
Yeah, I'd probably just have someone take that. My
But like,
phone.
what are they on? Laughing gas or what is it?
Was it anesthesia?
I don't know. Chris, you probably know.
I didn't get mine out, so I don't know.
It's got to be anesthesia because you can't just get your wisdom teeth out. I don't think.
Well, you probably could. You probably could be like, no, I don't want to go on any of that. Just like let's just do it.
You know those tribes that David Choey talked about in Africa?
Yeah.
They probably just ripped their wisdom teeth out.
No,
most
anesthesia or
definitely.
anything.
Why is that even a thing? Like, why do you need to get your wisdom teeth out? Like, what? Like, no way that like people in the old days got their wisdom teeth out. You know what I mean? Like, when did that start?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's kind of like I feel like that's just like an unnecessary thing. Like,
Well, I mean, it gets really painful for people, doesn't it?
Yeah, like to the back of your molars, won't they?
It
So,
like
like-
gets in the way of your whatever's
Yeah.
back here.
so like in like the like knights in shining armor ages, like, do you think they took their wisdom teeth out?
Jamie, you want to look that up?
No, he's pretty big.
I guess I can. I would say they'd probably rip their tooth out if it hurt that bad.
That's a great take, Chris. I love that. So, so Jacob, when you'll be on the podcast again soon, correct? For our mukbang.
On the what?
For our mukbang.
Oh, hopefully.
I'm inviting you right now.
All right, I'll invite accepted.
So we were
we're gonna do
thinking,
that Christmas
what were the
break thing?
dynamics?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to McDonald's. I think we should do the dollar menu challenge
I think the dollar menu would be great. Yeah.
because, like, I mean, I don't know, it'd just be financially easier to do the dollar menu. So we're gonna get one item. Are we gonna get how many? Should we get like just like one thing of each off the dollar menu?
One of
that'd be good.
Yeah, I think so.
But then we'll have to cut it because of the virus, right?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
And then we're all just gonna try it and just talk about each specific food and like
Every emotion that passes through with each bite.
every
That's
every
right.
emotion. We're gonna talk about what the chefs were or what the creators were thinking at each like why they put each ingredient in there.
Yep. Payne will have some wild thoughts.
Yeah. Well, I'll overanalyze it to the point
Yeah,
where
you will.
if the person who like made the sandwich like watches it, they're like, yeah, this is not at all what I was like. I just thought it tasted good. I'm gonna be like, yeah, like the emotion.
Well, you had a hot take the other podcast. You said, didn't you say it's like a multi-year process of testing every meal item?
Yeah, I actually think that. I think that they're not gonna put something on the McDonald's dollar menu without testing it out like so many places. Like they probably do trials in different areas and then they put it on the menu. You realize how big of a thing that is?
Yeah. Like that's the whole world that's gonna try that.
The whole world. And if it's like bad, that's not, dude. I bet it takes about 2 years.
Yeah, it's a bad rap if it's bad.
Well, we have a special guest tuning in, Easton Belland.
Beeston 777.
He just commented, but I had to block his comment because it was explicit. I put him in a timeout for 5 minutes, but it's nice to see that. Nice to see that he's tuning in.
That was our first explicit comment ever.
What? What'd you say, Chris?
I think that was our first explicit comment ever.
No, I've had to block some explicit comments in the past. I just sometimes like I could see the comment section. I'm just like, all right, I gotta block that comment quick. But yeah,
Tell Beeston throw a clean one in there, and we'll respond to it.
Well, he's got to wait 5 minutes before he's unblocked. But
oh, you actually put him in timeout?
Yeah, I'm not letting.
That's funny.
I think I got a good thing right here. So I was thinking about this earlier, but I thought we had to do this. So we're gonna do a quick lightning round of questions. Just right away, first thing that comes to your head. Series of questions.
So you gotta explain the rules a little bit better, Christopher.
This is just lightning round questions. He has to answer the question within 5 seconds. No thinking.
We ask him the question.
I have a list. Yeah. I have a list right here.
Are you guys doing it too, or just me?
No, you're the only one that answers. Just him.
All right, let's go.
All right. First one. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Chocolate. Straight chocolate.
Say a word in Spanish.
Rojo.
That's
do you believe in fate?
In faith?
Yep. In fate. F-A-T-E.
Do I believe in fate?
Yep.
Yes.
Number.
Favorite number?
Yep.
Sorry, you're like cutting out, but 20.
I know. Who has it easier, men or women?
We're not getting political in this.
How is that
political? Who has it easier?
Okay, have you ever Yeah, who has it easier?
I'd make an argument for both sides, but I mean, like, with what?
They're training him early on the tough.
One or the other. No thinking. One or the other.
Who has it easier? Men.
All right. Have you ever worn socks with sandals?
Of course.
Name a primate besides monkeys and apes.
Primate. This is gonna make me sound stupid. Dude. Besides monkey and apes?
Yep.
Chimpanzee.
Perfect. What does a person need to be happy?
Jesus.
What's the best age?
What's the best age?
Yep.
18.
Is 18? Double dipping at a party? Ooh, go ahead.
My bad.
I mean, you got to go with 21. Probably the 21. Best age.
All right. Last question. Is double dipping at a party ever acceptable?
At a party, no.
No? All right.
No.
That was
really good questions.
I mean, it was tough because of the connection. Connection kind of it hurts the lightning effect.
Yeah, the time.
It was only like a few questions.
Yeah,
those are good.
Where'd you get those, Chris?
I can't tell you.
So
Jamie special.
Jamie, it's the Jamie special. I don't know.
So one of those questions sparked up something. So what grade? I think we were in 8th grade, and Jacob still thought that chocolate milk came from brown cows.
Yep. Hey, I'll accept it. I was dead serious. I thought it did for some reason. No one ever told me, man.
I feel like that's something that never needs to be told. And like I thought you were the smartest. Like you were one of the smartest kids in our grade.
Hey, everybody's got something.
It stirred up some controversy, definitely.
That was my thing. I thought chocolate milk came from brown cows, and I was gonna argue that until the whole lunch table laughed at me, and I didn't know what was wrong.
So did you need to see like proof? Did you need to see like a brown cow deliver white milk to help? Or what really flipped it in your head?
I think the public humiliation was enough.
Or do you think that maybe they do produce chocolate milk and it's just hidden by the media that they actually
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised, but no, I don't think it is.
All right. I mean, maybe you're just
they're hot from us.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
I feel like that's something that just could be hit like that. I don't know. I feel like that it could be anything.
Definitely.
So, Jacob, now you're just going to come up with the most random topic ever, and we're just going to dive into it.
All right. Any topic?
Anything.
Let's go with favorite Gatorade flavor.
I'll let Chris go first.
Let's have a debate about this because I've always disagreed with Peyton on this.
Do you know what my favorite Gatorade flavor is?
Yeah, yours is lime, and I don't understand.
How would you know that?
Because I've argued with this about you so many times.
Okay.
All right, so are we doing like the obviously they've gained some Gatorade flavors in the past few years. Are we doing like the original like
OG
normal Gatorade colors?
Okay. Color like cucumber.
No, that stuff's nasty.
Cucumber.
Literally disgusting. Okay, for my least favorite, I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but Fruit Punch is just terrible compared to the rest of them. I do not mess with Fruit Punch.
It's a hot take.
Favorite though. A hot take.
Grape is really good. Grape's very good. I think I'd have to go strawberry though.
That's
strawberry or Glacier Freeze. Strawberry's pretty OG.
Of course, dude. You think strawberry is not an OG Gatorade color? I'd say the OGs is for sure orange, red, yellow,
and Glacier Freeze
and blue.
Yeah.
What's Glacier Freeze?
That's the blue one. That's what they call the blue
one.
The
light blue one?
That's the light blue one, yeah.
Okay.
Classic, dude.
If we're going with just those, I'm going to go grape.
Oh.
All right. That's, I respect that. That would be in my top few.
Let's
see. Mine would be the OG. So the OG ones, there's only four or five of them, right?
I'd say 4. I'm going 4 OGs, and I think
there's young Jamie on this.
Dude, Chris is gonna hate me, but I'm going with Fruit Punch. I love it.
Oh no!
Yes, it's so strong and rich.
We can all admit that orange is the worst, right?
No, I love orange.
Orange is so good. Orange is really good.
Okay. Dude, lemon lime is the best Gatorade. And that's not even a question.
No.
It's so consistent.
That might be in the bottom half, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like you're the type of person, you guys are the type of people that like orange Starburst.
No, red Starburst.
What? What'd you say?
What's wrong with orange Starburst?
We're the worst. That's what, like, no.
Yellow's the worst.
No, Chris likes green Jolly Ranchers, I bet.
Okay.
No, that's that. Do not put it out there because that's not true. Cherry's the best. Cherry's the best.
Hey, shout out to Mrs. Sire. If she
for real.
Shout out to Mrs. Sire.
That's what I thought of when you brought that up.
Dude, think about how much better that made her. Like when we got like a Jolly Rancher, like how excited we were from her. Like
for real.
Your day was made.
Like seriously, that was like the littlest. I was just thinking about that a couple days ago. Like that was just like the littlest thing. But like if I got a cherry Jolly Rancher, like I would just be so excited. And dude, when you get a blue when you so wait, did she like?
Dude, it was such a flex on the whole class.
If you got a blue,
It
Tucker
was.
Davies. Tucker Davies always had a blue, dude. I don't know why.
Those two, she loved Tucker Davies, that's for sure.
She did. She lives in Arizona now, I think.
Lucky.
Got it. But
Very lucky.
something I wanted to bring up when Chris was like going in depth on the Gatorade flavors. Remember when Chris remember when there was these new apples and Chris just always had the new apple?
Dude, it was what was it like the Blue River or something like that?
No.
Sweet Tango.
Sweet Tango.
Sweet Tango.
Chris was the apple connoisseur, dude. He was like the
And he
player
literally-
of apples.
He would flex his apple and like he'd be like, no. I'd be like, dude, can I have a bite of that? And he'd be like, no, dude. Like, if you give me like
Too
3
good.
strip apples,
He would literally do that. He'd be like, dude, this is my last Sweet Tango at home. Like, I'm not giving you a bite. I'm sorry.
Some pizza dip. Okay, here. That's a lunch in middle school.
Best one?
Yeah, best one.
That's a good topic. Peyton, go ahead.
Well, but me right now it's between 2. I got shrimp poppers and pizza dippers. Every like third Thursday we had pizza dippers.
Solid. Chris, what are your...
Chris wouldn't know. He always had cold lunch.
I
He did.
cold a lot, but there were only 2 days where I'd get hot lunch. That was
Pizza.
pizza dipper day and then chicken tender with mashed potato day. Those 2 days were unreal.
That was a good day. Chicken tender with mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I thought it was
I
chicken.
would say shrimp poppers. Those were like, whenever that was
Poppers.
an option, those were like, it was a good day.
I mean, we
You were
still
big
had
on the
those-
doubles, weren't you, Jacob? You were second guy.
Oh, always.
How did
Well,
that work? Did you
heavyweight.
like have to
We
get
could go
chosen for that?
What?
Remember the seconds? There was only like an elite crew that could go get seconds. You had to like it was like based on seniority or something.
Yeah, I think it was like grades or something.
Yeah.
It actually.
But yeah, I remember that. There was some type of system.
But Jacob, as a first grader, Jacob would get to go up there with the 8th graders because he was special. they always knew he was special.
Nice.
I got
just
another little
sneak my way
topic
in there.
to bring up here. So Jacob multi-sport in high school, right? Football, basketball, a little cross country in there, or track. But people don't know. He actually played another sport, and it was baseball. So run us through your baseball career. It's St. Pat's.
It didn't last long. I'll start with that. It lasted. I didn't plan on playing baseball, and then 8th grade year, I think every guy in the grade went out, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, I got it.
They were all ring chasing, dude.
They were ring chasing.
So Jacob went out for baseball. I think I got 1 hit the whole year. We'll just leave it at that.
It was refreshing for all of us though, because like I'd never been better than Jacob at anything. And then he just goes out there, and the funny part about it is his dad, Jacob's dad, if you guys don't know, was he pitched at Oregon State, right?
Yeah.
And he's in the record book for something. I know it, right?
Yeah. I think he's in there for one thing, like something with like strikeouts or something, maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, then but if you started playing baseball though, like when all of us did, I feel like you'd be just as like it would be just like anything else.
It would have been interesting. I mean, it was rough for that 1 year. It made me never want to try it again.
Hey, but
It was all about the team spirit. Honestly, having him there
It was
just
fun.
presence.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like, the experience was awesome. Like traveling and stuff with the team. Like every guy in our grade, we were all so close.
Mhm.
That's crazy. Well, yeah, I really miss that though. Like we had a really good grade, to be honest.
Yeah.
But what's another sport that you'd say you aren't good at, or that someone on this live stream is superior to you in?
A sport?
Yeah, a sport.
I mean, I'd say Peyton probably had me in basketball.
No, not basketball, not basketball. We're thinking. You got to think more recent. Maybe this summer.
I'm definitely missing something, aren't I?
Badminton, man.
Huh?
Badminton.
All right. All right.
I think
Peyton's a one-of-a-kind badminton player.
I go hard.
He was okay. He was okay.
No, dude. Jacob and I beat Mr. D. No, we lost to Mr. D.
You lost Mr. D.
I guess Chris being cool at badminton too.
I won the high school junior year championship badminton. John Newton.
I believe it.
I could see it because you could if you stand in the middle of the court, you could reach over the net and reach all the way back.
I got the length.
Yeah, just to go on Chris's length. Listen to this. So one time we were all sitting around at someone's house, and we were all just sitting in a circle. And I wasn't really friends with any of the people like there. I was kind of like the odd man out. Like I didn't know anyone, and it was like Chris's like group of friends, and we're all just sitting there. And Chris just like he's like, guys, who do you think has the biggest ears here? I think. And then no, he answered his question before he was even done. He's like, who do you think has the biggest ears here? I think Peyton has the biggest ears. I was just like, what? I don't know.
Get up close.
What?
Get up the camera. Let us see him.
They're really. They used to be bigger. I used to have unproportionate, but my face grown to it.
I remember when you were younger, you used to get upset because there was a select group of kids that said you look like a mouse, and I think that really got to you as a younger kid.
It really did, dude. Like that, I got bullied for looking like a mouse. Oh, dude, let me bring up this topic right here. This is a controversial topic I bring up a lot of controversial topics. I'm not going to bring up the leader debate. I'm going to bring that up some other time. But here's another topic. So, what are your thoughts on like blue light glasses?
Oh,
like girls and stuff that wear them?
Well, boys can wear them too. Like fake glasses. What do you think about fake glasses?
I actually looked those up because like I thought it was interesting one time. Like, do they actually work? And I found a lot of stuff that said they were like completely useless. Like they don't work.
Okay, not even the blue light.
What's their main purpose? Isn't it is it for looking at screens? Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
So I'm saying just like the fake glasses, like when you don't need them just for like style. What do you think about that? Because I find it.
I mean, like I have a prescription I can fill out. Like my eyesight's not the best. Oh, you as a glasses wearer, Peyton? Would you? I think you would get offended if someone wearing glasses that didn't really need them.
Okay, so I'm entering joke mode. I'm actually not offended by it, but I was making a joke. Like I'm like, yeah, it's like really offensive to me. I've been ever since like I had glasses in kindergarten. Like in kindergarten,
you want to tell them about the Rex?
Not even that, dude. Like I've had glasses. And I hate, like, I do not enjoy I do not like glasses. Like, having them since kindergarten, like, I just, like, have always been self-conscious about it. So, fake glasses offend me. So, I'm like, it's basically like someone having a wheelchair and not needing it, just, like, for fashion.
I was going to say, if I had, like, I haven't, like, had them before, glasses, so I don't see, like, a problem. But I feel like if I were to wear glasses like that for a long time, I would be like, no, you can't do that.
No, but I'm actually. I'm not,
you guys are like a cult. The glasses. You're like, you think you're a group in itself.
No, I'm 100% joking, but it's like almost like wearing hearing aids when you just for fashion. Like I feel like it's the same thing, dude. It's the same thing. When you think about it, it is the same thing as wearing hearing aids.
So if there's fashionable hearing aids,
go for it.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's a weird. So Jacob, you always get in on the weirdest like social media like trend, like not even trends, like products, like the like you'll always find a random thing on like Instagram ads and then you'll just like have it. Like what's that little like frisbee you had?
Yeah, the zip chip.
You always had, or like you
I
almost
just bought something the other day off Instagram.
What did you buy?
So there's these little like sticky balls that are glow in the dark, and you throw them on your ceiling, and they like slowly come off, and you catch them and throw them back up.
I saw a video where this guy like threw like 5 of them.
Yeah, I had to get them.
How much was that?
$11.
So like,
Dude,
how many balls did you get?
I think 4 or 5.
That's not bad. Pretty soon Ben Gilbert will have them too.
Dude, talk about amusing though. Like I could sit in my room for hours probably and do that.
Seriously though, like but no, so I was at Target a couple days ago and I was in like the clothing section, and dude, their Target's like athletic like running stuff is literally the same thing as Lulu. And you've been on that for how long have you been on that for?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on Target clothes for a while. I mean, like they're actually really nice. Like it's the same material.
It definitely is.
And what is that? Quarter of the price?
It's like I mean a pair of shorts is like $20. I mean, but the I'll give it to Lulu. Like Lulu fits a lot like more snug and like better like for shirts and stuff. But like it's not worth it to pay the extra $45 or whatever.
Because like literally like people are only gonna be like, especially with like the Target ones, like they have like basically the same logo too.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
really like
little
that. How
stop.
they do that.
No, but like it's like I don't know.
They should just do their own thing, you know?
Yeah, but why do their
They-
own
they
thing?
should.
No one's gonna go to Target and just like, well, like, oh, I got Target stuff. They get the Target stuff because it looks just like Lulu, but it's like literally
That's true. It's probably just all a marketing strategy. You
gotta
know?
be.
Get the buzz
Gotta be.
around it.
Young Jamie, what are you looking him up there? I can see.
I was looking at the because I used to be really high on the old the C9. Isn't that the Target athletic brand or something like that?
Yeah.
I really like those. They have like joggers and stuff that I get sometimes. They're like $15.
First gets
They're probably great quality.
Yeah, they are. They fit awesome. Literally, all you're doing, like with these big brands, you're literally paying for either a check mark or you're paying for whatever what is that, the theta symbol? I don't know.
What?
So you're really just paying for a Nike sign. Like you can go get pants the same quality or better than Nike.
Yeah, I saw a thing. It was like a picture of like a Jordan 1, like on like, and it's like this shoe costs $13 to make.
Yeah.
Like think about how much profit they make off of just one pair of shoes.
Yeah.
And people literally only care about it for the brand name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's culture.
But yeah, so pulp, sure.
Culture, nice, yeah.
Like that's a new term I just made up.
That's good.
So Jacob, you've always kind of been a fisher. What's your fishing career looking like, or your fishing history?
My upbringing?
Your upbringing, well, yeah.
So I've always been into fishing. Like I wouldn't say like you guys fish more than me, obviously, but like I still, it's one of my favorite like pastimes. And I think it like, so 2 of my uncles and my grandpa like own cabins up on like in the northern lakes of Wisconsin here. And like ever since, as long as I can remember, we would go up there and like just fish like the whole weekend, like off the dock. They would take us out in the boat, fish. And then when I got a little older, like high school age, my dad started every few years he would take us boys and McKenna and kind of whoever wanted to go up to Canada, and that's where like I really fell in love with it. It was just it's not even like the fishing part. It's just like the environment and like the relaxation that comes with it.
Yeah, I think we can kind of relate to that too. Like it's not like it's not really like actually like catching the fish, that it's like the whole like just like act of like being out there and like being with people and just like not having to worry about anything. All you got to worry about is casting and just like
definitely.
Yeah.
That was gonna tie into my next point. I was gonna say, what's like the coolest thing you've seen while you've been in Canada fishing?
The coolest thing I've seen fishing. I mean, there's been a few moose like standing in the shore and stuff, and like those things are enormous.
Yeah.
Like those are like taller than me standing. Like it's crazy. But I'd say another thing is I'm trying to think. There's always something crazy that happens when we have like shore lunch. Like there's always some like wild animal that comes out of nowhere or I don't know. It's like it's not even that I've seen a ton of crazy things up there. It's just like it's the experience is so cool in Canada because you'll see like the lakes are so big and so uninhabited that you'll see like maybe you're lucky to see 2 boats a day like on the water up there.
That's great. What so where in Canada are you like actually? Where do you?
It's in Ontario, in a little fishing town called Ignace.
And so do you guys stay in like cabins or what? Where do you stay?
So there's this guide that my grandpa's been going with for like 50 years or something. And so he kind of knows all like the in-laws, like the brothers and like my uncles. And so we like rent one of his cabins because he owns like an outfitters like camp up there where like a guiding service. And so we just rent his cabins and he'll provide like the boats and the bait and stuff. But it's just such a crazy experience. It's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Chris and I every single how many years have we been like, oh yeah, we're going to Canada this year?
And like it's been at least like ever since we got the boat, so that had to have been like 4 years maybe. I don't know. We've been planning a Canada trip for a while, but I don't know. So what do you got? Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say no, we haven't planned it. We just kind of like talk about it and then don't go. We don't actually plan anything.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad.
Except for this one.
Yeah, that's true. So Jacob, what do you like to catch in Canada? What do you guys usually go for?
Northern and walleye. That's about it. Maybe a trout here and there. I've never caught a trout actually, but basically we'll go like 50-50 on northern and walleye. Not a lot of bass up there.
Really?
No? Don't they only have like smallmouth up there or whatever?
Few smallies, but it's just not that popular up there. Like there's not that many. At least where we go. Ton of walleyes though.
And you guys just eat what you catch? Like you basically just eat fish?
Yes, yeah, and yes and no. Like we'll bring meals, but like we'll have a day where we'll eat like a shore lunch with our limit, and we'll take a bunch of whatever we can within our limit. Like we'll take home, and then we'll just be stocked with fish for a while.
Classic. You guys always have this random meat in your freezer.
The meat freezer, yeah.
Are you guys going? Are you guys going hunting at all this year? Has Ron been going?
Yeah, hopefully this weekend coming up.
Really? Oh, is it the Wisconsin opener this weekend?
Yeah, the rifle opener.
Because I think it was 2 weeks ago here, where I'm at in Minnesota.
3 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. I think it was last 2 weeks. Yeah.
Maybe that was Wisconsin and Minnesota are fairly similar. Does bow hunting open earlier or later?
Earlier, right?
Yeah, earlier.
Be bow.
Yeah, I think Minnesota is always a little ahead of Wisconsin though.
Oh yeah.
I feel like hunting is like such a thing where it's like if your dad does it, you do it, but like if your dad doesn't do it, like there's like no reason. Or you just never even do it.
Definitely, yeah. It's like you need like the thing is like you need some type of land.
Yeah, for
to
sure.
do it with, like and so if you don't own any, you can find public land, but
like
it's nice if like your uncle's owns a few acres or something, you know.
Yeah. Have you ever got?
So is your uncle like? Oh, go ahead.
You ever got a buck? You hear me?
No.
Oh, you ever shot a buck?
Yeah. Actually, 2 years ago I did. It was an 8-point.
Ooh.
I haven't gotten to hunt a whole lot in my life actually though, because of like it's always during football season, so it's always something.
Yeah.
What do you guys think you would, if you had the chance to hunt, you'd try it out?
I for sure would if I like. Like I bet I couldn't shoot well, but I for sure I think it'd just be fun just to go along like and just like be out there. Like even if you don't see anything, like it'd just be fun just to like get all set up and just like
Yeah,
sit
for
out
sure.
there. Like the whole process.
I'd say for a hot take, I'd say it's a bit more peaceful than fishing even.
You think so?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you're probably up
Like-
there a lot longer, but
Yeah, it's dead silent, like in the middle of the woods. It's like a whole different experience, you know?
And you literally just sit there. You just sit there. You don't even like.
Yeah.
Do you go on your phone at all, or do you literally just sit there?
Oh yeah, you can go on your phone, but sometimes there's no service or anything.
That would be peaceful if there was no service at all. Just that would, I mean that'd
just
be
chill. Yeah.
because you know I'm a big anti-phone guy. Like
Yeah.
if I didn't have to like
Yeah, Peyton, tell us about that. You've been on that for a while.
dude like just like
What's your philosophy on today's age of smartphones and our how teens are just wired to them?
I hate it, man. I really hate it. Like
I do too.
like remember when we went to Devil's Lake this summer and I was like, dude, like and I was just like trying to talk to every single person we saw. I'm like, dude, like this is human interaction. Like no one does this anymore.
Yeah.
Remember that? Like we asked someone to like take our picture and like it was like weird. And I'm like, this isn't weird. Like this is like what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, I remember one thing you said. It was, we were walking past this one like girl. We were just passing her, and you like said hi, and she like put her head down, and
Yeah.
Peyton was like, "Wow, look at that." So, what do you say? Human interaction? Yeah, human interaction is dead or something.
It actually like think about when you're walking down the hallway like at school or like at like the mall or something, like how many people will like go out of their way to pull up their phone right when you're walking by them just so they don't have to like look at you or say hi.
Yeah,
A lot.
Like
especially in high school, dude. Like in the hallways.
yeah, you would
Yeah,
like
I think
you
that leads to like I think it just leads to like, especially with all this like technology now. I don't know. This is just like I've seen this places too, but like I honestly think there's such a sense of like social anxiety. Like people like can't talk to each other eye to eye anymore. Like people get like nervous.
well, dude, think about it now. Think about especially with like the virus and like all these little kids that can't even go to kindergarten and are like doing kindergarten online on their computer. Think about how much worse it's going to be after this.
Yeah,
Like we're not even we don't even need to go to work anymore. We don't need to go to school. We can literally we don't have to see a single human anymore. Like we can do it all from a screen.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
being our age, I'm so grateful that we're our age because we still lived a childhood without any of that. So like we at least have been there and like seen that. But like I feel so bad for kids like 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 10 just the younger kids now. Like they grow up like without having any idea of what life is like without a screen in your face.
It's like the thing too. Like I think like kids now at like 10 years old are getting like stuff. Like I think I got a phone pretty early, and it was like what was it like high school at some point. I don't know. Like I don't see any. Like I think you're a big advocate of that too. There's no reason to have a phone until you're in high school at least.
No, but that's the thing. Like literally, kids are like in like 4th grade now with the iPhone, and like I just think there's no rush to have that, and like yeah, I just don't. I don't. After this whole COVID thing is over, I don't see us going like people going back on that. I feel like it's like only going to get worse.
Mm-hmm. And you guys have seen The Social Dilemma, right? Have both of you seen it?
You told me to watch it, and I told you I'd watch it.
I haven't either.
Really? You guys, anyone watching out there, you gotta watch that. It'll open up your mind a little bit on what your phone really is.
Dude,
Really?
like think about like I was thinking about it, like you like when you like you feel like you like when you think of like Instagram, like it almost like feels like it's like connected to your brain.
It is. It's literally a stimulant for it.
Think about that. Like when you think about like scrolling through Instagram, or, like memories of like scrolling through Instagram, like that's like it feels like a normal memory of like actually doing that in real life.
Yeah, it literally is like it's like it's like a part of your personality. Like the phone like gets smarter every time you go on Instagram and like it knows what you want to see.
And like we're only
100%.
and like obviously like Elon Musk is like working on like the brain chip and stuff, but like and everyone thinks that's so crazy. But 10 years ago, we didn't even have smartphones. We're basically already like that. We're already like half human, half smartphone.
Well, have you guys seen the movie Ex Machina?
What is that? The sex robot mini movie, Chris?
No, it's like it's not. No. It's like these robots that are humans, but you can't even tell they're robots because they're so like that's how advanced technology is in this year. And then they like these robots form like connections to real people. Like I don't know. Do you think technology could be the downfall of society?
It will be.
It's
I guarantee
crazy.
it.
Absolutely.
Dude, AI is so
You think
scary.
so? Not the environment? You think it'll be technology? What's up?
I think. Yeah, I think with the rate that technology is advancing, like humans aren't built to have technology. Like we're not wired for that,
Mm-mm.
Like
No.
if it's gonna get to a point where it's we're not even gonna realize that it's like taking us over. I feel like
That's what I'm saying right now. I honestly think right now, like you don't realize like right now we're having this conversation. We're so far away, but it literally feels like we're sitting in the same room talking to each other.
Yeah.
We
We might be at that point right now.
We are, and we don't even know it. And like it's just gonna keep getting faster and faster, and like we're not gonna be able to. And like humans are social creatures. Like we need to have human interaction. Like what's gonna happen when we just don't see any humans at all anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's another point. Like I saw in Madison we have like these little food delivery robots, but like it seems like but like there's literally robots driving around campus delivering food instead of like a person doing it. Like, would you think of that?
Madison's built different over there.
That's crazy.
I don't know, man. They might be the down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're far off. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think life after COVID is gonna be like?
It's not gonna be normal. Like, dude, think about it like this. Think about like when I'm watching a movie that was like came out like a couple years ago, like right now, and like someone like hugs or like there's like a big group of people. I'm like, I get like uncomfortable. I'm like that's weird. Like we don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when people are
agree.
Like I just feel like it's never gonna go back to normal. I guarantee.
I think masks will be normalized after this. Like even like you see in some Asian countries, they wear masks just for pollution, but I think we might just wear masks to wear masks because it became so normalized.
Right. Like I think we're already so normalized in it. Like you go out in public and you like automatically think like, where's my mask? Like it's so weird.
Well, think about like the thing that's crazy about it for me is like how fast we can adapt to like weird things. Like remember when we all got sent home for quarantine and like it was so weird, like we couldn't leave the house, and then like 10 days into it was literally just normal, and like we weren't thinking anything of it. Like just think about how fast, like if we were going to like a world war, how fast it would be normal. Like, oh yeah, we're at war right now. Like everyone's going into battle. Like that's how it is, and we just adapt so fast.
Definitely, yeah.
Like it's crazy to think that like in a snap of a finger we could be at world war.
Yeah.
And literally, like it could happen anytime.
Yeah.
I hate to get dark.
I think it's just crazy. I think it's just crazy. Like watching, I was like watching some old highlight football or something. I saw those like completely full stadiums, and I'm like that gave me like anxiety because like I don't know if that'll ever be a thing again. I don't know how to handle this virus. I don't know. It was supposed to be on the downturn by now, but now you're seeing spikes everywhere.
Yeah.
And like I was thinking about this. So I walked into a bank a couple days ago to get some cash, and like I was wearing a gator and a baseball hat in my hood, and I walked in there. I'm like, well, what about 1 year ago? If I walked into the bank wearing this, like, what would people think?
Yeah, like you're about to do something.
And now, like now it's normal. Like now, no one like think about how if you're a bank robber, how nice this would be.
Oh yeah, this would be the dream. Like it's like even to the point where like you meet someone new, you have to like consider whether you're gonna shake their hand or not.
Yeah, I feel like handshake never
like
back.
You're worried about how like if they're gonna think it's weird if you get too close to them. It's like it's like rewired our brains. It's crazy.
And I don't think it'll ever go back. Because like when's COVID over? Like when we have a vaccine? No, people are still gonna be worried about it. when is like it gonna be like past COVID time? Like COVID's always gonna be there.
I think it's gonna be like you're gonna have to get a COVID vaccine probably every fall. Like it's just gonna be a new thing. In a few years, it'll be like everything can semi to normal, but until like all those vaccines get out, I don't know. That's a lot of vaccine mass produce.
Yeah, we'll see how this vaccine thing goes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of question marks surrounding the vaccine and the timing of it and all that, but we're not going to get into that. Hey.
Surface level. But no. Do you think politics is health like that?
What
politics is what?
In this case, it's just a vaccine, but do you think politics could be tied into health? Like, do you think in some world, like, oh, like this administration could do this, like the timing of this COVID vaccine?
Yeah, I don't want to. I'll try not to get like all divisive here, but like, I think absolutely. Like to answer that question, totally.
I'm not even that political, but I think that it is very political.
Oh yeah, these like certain people are funding like these vaccines. Like if you were to go like look into it, like there's money behind it.
So
yeah, that's what sucks. How like some people like the good for all society and getting everyone healthy. Like it's always about money in some way.
Sad.
Well, that's with everything though. Like literally everything is about, and that's what sucks. Like I feel like this could have been handled like so much faster if it was just about health of the whole world instead of politics or any of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's like it's like a sickness. I feel like a sickness should never be political.
Yeah.
But everything's political, and that's what sucks.
Yeah.
It's like how the world works right now.
And that I feel like that's not going to get any better either, to be honest.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Be nice if it did.
You go.
I was just like, if it did get to that point, like where everything was just being done for the good of others, like we wouldn't even know what type of world we're living in.
That'd be like a utopia.
Yeah, that'd be different.
No, it sucks because I legitimately think like since we've been living, I don't know if you guys feel this, but I feel like this is the most divided we've all ever been as a United States. I don't know. I think everyone's just so angry at each other.
And like they don't even take the time to listen. Like the thing that makes me mad, I really don't have a side, but like the thing is no one takes the time. No one will listen to anyone. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're so set up in their ways, like they won't take a chance. They won't take any time to listen to any other person explain their viewpoint or anything, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like that's so true, and I think like that's exactly what like because like we all know how divided the media is. Like it's so left and right, and like it's not right, and that's exactly what the media wants with us. Is like they want both sides to be divided, and it's like sad to see. Like people just got to realize that like we're not supposed to be like divided. Like we're all human beings.
Oh yeah,
definitely agree.
That's the whole point.
Like I hate labeling people one thing or the other. Like that's all to politics and to the media. You're either this side or you're this side. You're literally just a label. You're not in unison.
And another thing about that is like I remember my civics teacher. He said it like the two main parties are like they're so close together in like their beliefs. Like they're not that far apart. There's about like a few things that separate them, but like in reality they're not that far apart. And like there's way more that makes them similar than what makes them different.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah.
That's not how it's portrayed at all. If you came to America and like just listened to the news and you weren't from here, you'd think that they're like complete opposite on every single thing.
Yeah, you think that there's like a civil war going on.
Yeah.
I think politics is like I think people like make it so polarizing and get to the point where like if there's anything to get mad at just a random person for, like there's people on Facebook that are literally so frustrated or they're so just mad at the other side either way that have to like literally comment on a random person's post, and like I don't know, it's like stuff like that. There's no other subject in the world that you get riled up.
Yeah.
Well, and that's like I think it's the crazy thing with like social media. So say like you posted a picture on Instagram and like someone comments on it like about your like political views. Like there's no way they would ever do that in person. Like they're only doing it because they're hiding behind the screen, and that's the reason there.
Yeah.
A keyboard warrior.
Keyboard warrior. And we got a lot of those. We got a lot of keyboard warriors up there on our live stream.
I mean, that I prefer not to like post anything political on my social media just because like first of all, I feel like through seeing all this, like social media itself is like more divided than anything. It's like you're not gonna change like based on the stuff that we all see, how like our feed is like tailored to like what your political beliefs are. Like that's like kind of like a social dilemma thing.
Yeah.
So
that's a whole nother issue in itself is like data mining, but yeah,
it's like you're not gonna change someone's mind. Like, I mean, it's cool to support. Like, I have no problem with people doing it, but I just like prefer not to do it because it's like I just feel like I'm not gonna really change anyone's mind.
Well, think about it like this. So like I think people are only gonna become more separated because of this whole like quarantine and stuff. Because like so you're just surrounded by your family. Like when you're quarantined at home, you're just surrounded by your family. Everyone in your family has the same political views, right?
Yep.
Most of your friends have the same political views. Everyone believes in the same thing. And then you go on your phone and it's tailored to your political views. So all your views on your phone, like everything you see, every website is all about your like political views. So that makes it even stronger. And then you go turn on the news. You pick out your news site that you like best. And that's what's tailored to your views. So then your views get even stronger. And like that's why people are getting so like
Good point,
it literally is only getting worse because it's so tailored to you and it just backs up your own beliefs. It's like it's some bias. I don't know what it's called in psych, but like
I think like Twitter might be like the most toxic thing in the world. Like every time I go on Twitter, I see just a battleground of just
hate.
Like I don't know. It's got to be the worst of them.
It is the best social media though, I think.
It's funny sometimes when I see like the political stuff on there, and it's just like it's so toxic. Like I can't look at like two Americans arguing about something like so stupid.
Yeah, and arguing online is like so much different than arguing in person about a political thing. It's like not even comparable.
Well, yeah, the dude that you're arguing with on Twitter the next night, you walk by him in the hallway and he looks down at his phone and doesn't even look at you because he's scared. He's scared to say hi. He's scared to say hi to you, but he will talk to you on Twitter about your political, like, because they got more time. Like, they're like, oh, because, like, have you ever, like, had a fight with someone or, like, an argument, and then, like, the night after, like, be sitting in your bed and, like, dude, I wish I would have said this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when you're on your phone, like, you're trying to prove a point, like, you're going to go straight to Google, like, look up some statistic and throw it in there. Like, you're not going to be able to do that in person.
Well, just think about, like, how when you like don't know the answer to something. Like, this is something that like I like to do. Like if I don't know, like so someone will like what's the name of this movie? I won't know the name of the movie, and I'll just like they'll be like, oh, let me look it up on Google. I'm like, no, don't look it up on Google. Let's just think about. Let's just use our brains and like actually think about what the name of the movie is. And that's so satisfying when you actually like get it right. You know?
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
Like that's something that we don't even need to do anymore because like look on Google.
Yeah, just look it up.
And like I don't know, I hate it. I seriously hate it. I'm so close to getting a flip phone.
A flip phone?
Maybe a slide phone. I might get a slide phone. I don't know. But I'm close. I'm serious. Like I think my life would be so much better if not.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm pretty close to deleting TikTok. I'm not gonna lie.
Never had it.
I never had it either. I couldn't get on it.
I should probably get rid of that. That app is, I mean, when you talk about like a feed that's perfectly tailored to you and like everything you do on that app, like that app will keep you on there for hours. Like it's crazy.
That's what's scary, dude. Like all these companies, they know they like mine your data and they sell your data to other people to tailor stuff perfectly to you.
Yeah, it's not right at all.
No,
like, it's not unethical.
And like, well, because with all these apps and like news sources, like they make money when you're on their website.
Yeah,
that's how they make money. So they're gonna push out content that will keep you there the longest. So they're going to look at your stuff and see what you're looking at, what you're interested at. They're going to look at the videos, what videos keep people interested the longest. And that's how they make money, is by having the most amount of people on there for the longest amount of time.
And you like don't think about it that much, but like if you just go on like a random site, like I don't even know, like ESPN or something, and you see an ad on the side, and it's like, oh, it's like this pair of Nike shorts I was just looking up for 5 minutes before, and like you don't think about it too much. But if you actually just sit down and think, like, wow, they like were looking at what I was buying, and now they're advertising it on a whole another website that has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah. Our attention is currency nowadays.
Seriously.
That it is.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. It honestly is scary. And like, I feel like people that don't have social media, or people that don't like look at that stuff or aren't addicted to their phones, like I feel like they have an advantage over everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like with their like interpersonal skills, like they could be friends with anyone because they know how to talk to people and no one else does. I feel like that's going to be a skill that's like so much valued in the future.
Yeah, those are the people that we say are like woke, you know?
But literally all they do is just talk to people.
Yeah.
All right, this is a topic I kind of wanted to, like, so what do you guys think about Kanye West?
Go ahead, Chris.
About Kanye West, I don't know. Like, I think he's such like a weird guy, but I think he obviously struggles with like some mental stuff. But I think he does what makes him happy. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're doing what makes you happy, I think he's living a good life. I don't know. He seems to figure out what he wants to do.
That was a very press conference answer by Chris right there.
Yeah.
Well, he's right. Like Kanye he just does what he thinks, and like it's like the internet isn't used to that. Like people just doing what they think and like what's on their mind, like because it's so filtered,
Yeah.
Like when Kanye tweets something wild, like that's actually him. That's his personality, and like social media like freaks out. Like he's so like being what's the word for it? Like he's being rude or like profane, like it's just him. Like he's just being
and
himself.
everyone just hates on him, dude. That's so sad. Like everyone's just like hating on him and like, oh, you're like mentally not stable, you need to go do this. Like everyone's just telling you how to do your life. Like when he like just says something like just random that he's thinking about.
Yeah.
I think that Kanye West is one of the smartest people. I think he's a genius. And I think like if you look at first of all, if you listen to him talk, like he can't even talk. So like the thoughts that he has, he can't even put them into words because they're so like
abstract.
They're so abstract. It's hard for him to even like put it into words. And people forget that Kanye West was the best. Like 10 years ago, he was the number 1 like musical artist.
Mm-hmm.
And now what is he? One of the biggest like fashion artists.
Yeah.
Think about how smart of a person you have to be able to like master the fashion game, like music, and like I don't know, what was he? How far in debt was he? Like $200 million in debt.
Something like that.
And now what does he have? $5 billion.
Yeah, that dude's rich.
He's like the top 17th richest man or something, or not. No, okay, that's not.
The fact that Kanye is so like he's politicized now, and so the amount of hate that like goes with him now, like the amount of hate that just follows him on his social media now is like it's so much different than it used to be. Like it's crazy. Like people like he chooses a political side or something, and they think he's like a different person because of it. It's just like what he sees.
Exactly. And when he ran for president, like he had to run the party that he had to run for, like it was like if he doesn't run for this party, like he's not for like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's what they said. Like the black community, they were like, if Kanye doesn't run for president, like he's not for the black community. Like that's so far from the truth. Like that's like the most wild claim of all time. Like, obviously, he's going to try to help everyone. Like, the president, yeah, it's.
But what I'm going like, so what I've noticed, like, whenever Kanye starts saying something that's like a little out of the ordinary, or like a little like scary for the media, or like scary for like the rich people, like what he says, then all of a sudden, Kanye West has nervous breakdown and like has like a bipolar.
Yes, dude, that is
all over the
I don't know
media.
who. Everyone ran away with that story, like, oh, Kanye West is having like a mental breakdown, like he's going through it, and they're like putting they're putting his wife against him, and like he just went to Wyoming to chill for a little bit.
Yeah, and like every time like he starts scaring people, like oh yeah, now he's having a bipolar attack, and like
Yeah.
If you notice that, like I don't. That's what I'm saying. That's why, like, I think that, like so, like, I've kind of like that's something I've been asking people. Like, what do you think of Kanye West? And the thing that everyone says, like, oh yeah, he's a little crazy. But like, is he actually a little crazy, or is he just a little crazy because that's all the news tells you?
Yeah.
I think you're right, man. I think you are right.
Seriously, like,
You'll never know until you meet him.
well, yeah, they'll never. That would, like, I do think he's. I don't know. I don't know
Once the Basshole blows up, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Hey, at some point, it's gonna blow up, and you're the first guest and the first person with merch. Think about that.
That's true.
Let's go.
This is a monumental podcast right here, and yeah, it was nice with the three person screen. I think let's put Jamie in the spotlight though. There.
I think it went well. I don't know. I think obviously with like the connection, like it's a little delayed, but I think it's a good setup. I don't know.
So Jacob, what do you think about if we do a podcast in the Basshole in my garage over Christmas break, just sitting in the Basshole?
That's a great idea.
I don't know. I think that might
put a little
first live
backdrop
podcast.
It would be great.
Yeah. Me and Chris are gonna invest in some mics, like the ones that like sit on your like desk.
Mm-hmm.
That should be the new spot over break for all the podcasts.
Just sitting in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's like you guys know the Barstool one, Bussin' with the Boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
Dude, we could do it. Just go on a lake and just like record it, just sitting on the boat.
Yeah,
dude, that might be like a good idea. That's
it'd be cold. It'd be cold, but I'd do it.
No, not right now. No, like I'm saying, like in the summer.
Oh yeah.
Not right now.
Right now it'd be a little tough. I was gonna say, but
no, but like that could be our thing.
That'd be
yeah,
sweet.
it could be.
Or like
Bring
we could
guests out.
we could be like fishing, but just talking the whole time, and just like that could be like the icebreaker. Like how
I think
like
a fishing. Yeah, I think fishing podcast. I think it would be awesome.
Because like hot ones, like that, like the icebreaker is like eating the hot wings, so then you're not thinking about what you're talking about. You're thinking about the hot wings.
Yeah.
So it could be just like mic'd up talking about fishing, and then we just
fish. Hopefully.
That might be it, man.
You guys got some $1 million ideas.
$1 million ideas.
You should copyright those.
Yeah, well, they're all copyrighted right now. just to put that out there. But yeah, right now we got one live viewer, so whoever that is, appreciate you for tuning in. It is a little late. We gotta figure out the right time. Like we gotta get like a time when people.
That's what I'm saying, man. Saturday afternoon, I think a lot of people would watch it. Like getting up hungover Friday. I don't know. I think that's like the perfect remedy. Basshole podcast.
Or morning, honestly. We're like late morning on Saturday. That'd be a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, that is like prime weekend, though. I mean, you guys might be doing something on Saturday.
That's what I'm saying. What if? I don't know. But yeah, like I feel like our best one was like 2:00 in the afternoon or something. Or no, it was like 3.
3-ish, I think. Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, thanks for everyone who tuned in. We had a pretty good comment. A lot of good comments.
Yeah, a lot of them.
This was classic. Oh, Kaiser came in here at one point. 9:33. He said, I don't know what that means. Got this.
We gotta sign up to be a guest speaker. I don't know if that's something you can sign up for.
No, you got to get picked. It's not a sign up program.
Yeah.
But yeah, appreciate everyone for tuning in. We'll be back on Wednesday for the NBA draft. We're gonna do a little live stream action, watching it, reacting. Yeah, thanks for giving us your time. Have a good week.
It's an honor
Thank
to be
you,
on the Basshole Live.
Hey, we'll love to have you again, man.
for
Love
sure.
it.
All right.
Anytime.
Peace out.
See you, boys.